All right. We should be up and running. Good to go. Good to go. This might be the earliest I've ever streamed. We are back. We are back. You know, we were here just the other day looking for Tepig. We're back looking for Tepig. We're always looking for Tepig. New stream layout. Anyway, I don't think anyone's here yet. New stream layout. Worked on this last night. Got in the zone. Got in the mode. I was like, you know what? I finagled around. We got this new camera set up so we can see the top and bottom screen well. You know, everyone can be happy now. Everyone can see the actual shiny Tepig on the bottom screen. And I was like, you know what? I thought the stream needed a little sprucing up. So it's nothing crazy. I'm not the world's greatest graphical designer, but we do have a new what wheel is where's the wheel that's messed up? I don't know. I think we're good. Yeah, not the world's greatest graphical designer, but we got something going on. Actually, I need to turn my fan on. It is hot in here. I'll do that real quick, and then I will hop right back over. Yeah, it is way too warm in here now. Hurricane has subsided and passed, and now we are back with the heat. Oh, it is hot. It is hot, but that is okay. We will, well, what buttons am I pressing? There we go. All right. I gotta get used to the new setup. The tripod I have my camera attached to now. A little bit bigger, takes up a little more space. I gotta reach my arms around it in a little different way. Also, I need to figure out how to get rid of this cord, because if I am not careful, I will send this here camera flying with this cord in the way. Can I do anything about you? Does this help at all? I mean, it's better, but now it's in the way of my arm. Yeah. I was also rushing to try and get here to start this one time, because you know me, I cannot be on time to anything to save my life. Okay, we should be good to go now. Unfortunately, a side effect of this the setup I have here, that there's just no way around. My hand is going to be covering up the bottom screen. Also, I'm probably going to be messing around with the camera's positions and the layout. And this layout was very crudely put together by me. I had to like screenshot my OBS and then put it up into my photo editing software, good old GIMP, and then try and outline the screens and then make boxes around them. It's a little crude, but I think it's better than just nothing. So we'll have everything kind of situated here. This is probably about as good as we're going to get it. So let's check out these first Tepigs. Also forgot to take my damn allergy medicine. Also need to remember I don't have to bend forward anymore to look at the screens. I can see if they're shiny from actual OBS now, so I can just sit back, relax. I don't have to constantly keep moving. And I don't need the rubber bands either now that I have these DSs in this certain position. And just do all the resetting myself, although I was planning on putting some tape over the left and right bumper like triggers, so all I would have to do is press start and select, but wasn't able to get around to that before getting the stream started up, so we'll just have to deal with having to press L and R ourselves with my fingers. Oh man. But yeah, I forgot to take my allergy medicine last night, so I'm a little tiny bit congested. Hopefully it does not affect my ability to talk too much. It's not like my ability to talk is super refined anyways. I'm always stumbling over my words. I mainly just don't want to have to be like hawking up stuff on stream. Yeah, like I said, I got really absorbed into making this layout and forgot my typical nighttime routine of taking my medicine, because I unfortunately need to live on allergy medicine if I am to survive. There's an unfortunate side effect of my my being. Let's see, I'm gonna be so OCD about these screens. Probably the best I can do is right here, and hopefully, don't need to jinx it, but hopefully I do not go smacking my DSs or my camera around, because then things will get looking a little wonky. All right, what do we got? I keep wanting to lean forward. I've leaned forward to look at the shiny about 3,000 times almost now, so I've gotten used to that, but no shinies on screen for us at the moment. Okay. And we are up and good. Actually, probably what I should do here to keep everything running smoothly, let's change the quality of these music videos or these remixes in the background, the video quality to as low as possible. That way it's not taking up a bunch of what do you call it? Bandwidth? Computer resources? I'm not a super big techie person. I don't know the proper terminologies. Probably sound like an idiot trying to talk about computers. I know just enough about computers to get them up and running, you know, in a decent shape for this, but yeah, I'm by no means super computer savvy. I used to be a lot better at it and then kind of fell out of practice. There was like a solid 3 to 4 year window where I like barely touched my personal computers, so I fell out of practice with using them and getting everything in tip-top order. Also with this new setup, I do kind of have to like rest my arms on the desk a little bit more, and it I think causes the camera to shake a little bit, so try and avoid that as much as possible, but might not be truly avoidable. So I feel like I cannot press the buttons on this left DS for some reason. I don't know what is up. Like the buttons are not inputting properly. Gotta remember to use all 4 fingers for this. But yeah, how's everyone? How's anyone out there? How you doing? How's it going? Fine Saturday we got going on at the moment. Nice and nice and relaxed Saturday. You know, I slept in for the most I've slept in a while. I woke up at like 10 o'clock. I normally don't sleep past, I guess the other day I did wake up at like 9. But that's typically pretty late for me, so waking up at 10 was quite late today. I'm sorry about that. I had to do that. I'm sorry. I should probably mute my microphone. When I go to do stuff like that, probably should, so y'all don't have to hear that, but sorry. Cannot be helped, you know. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm pressing the buttons, but then like the inputs are not going through. I don't know what it is. I do need to be very, very careful not to reset over anything. Yeah, just one day of forgetting to take medicine, I am all just... It's not even really the allergies that are really bothering me. I'm not sneezing at all, but good lord, I need decongestant allergy medicine badly, or I just end up with won't get into it, but it's, yeah. I've went to the doctor actually recently, try and get this figured out because, man, it is not fun. Been like this for a few years now, and just sinus infections galore. Gotta get this all situated. What do we got? No shinies. Find a good place to rest my leg down here. So if we end up with a shiny, what I'm mainly looking for, I'm honestly less looking at the Tepig to see if it's shiny, just because like I played around with the camera settings. I don't know why the camera on the left makes the Tepig look a little more, I don't know if the term is washed out, but the one on the right looks fine. Like you can tell it is orange, like you can tell the proper colors. The one on the left, for some reason, I don't know, something about the lighting or, yeah, I have no idea. It is kind of, it looks more yellow, so like kind of looks like it could maybe be shiny, but it's just how the camera looks for some reason. So yeah, I gotta pay specific attention to the Pokedex number. When you have a shiny Pokemon, the Pokedex number is red instead of just black text. And then there should be a little star down in the bottom below Tepig's little sprite moving about. Oh, show us if it's the shiny. Good lord. Not get that out. See, like it kind of looks down here like, I mean, it's a little, yeah, it's more orange than the actual sprite up there, but still a little tougher to tell than this one over here. And I got this dang water bottle. It is leaking everywhere, and I don't know why. I don't know where all this water is coming from. There's just water like spilling out of the top, and it's like, it's all down here. Why? How's there water coming out up here? I don't know what happened to this thing. It's like a Deadpool shaker bottle, but it is, I don't know, it's just leaking all over the place. Really weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's because of like how I have my hand situated, but I just cannot seem to get the left DS to like trigger the buttons all the way. Like I feel like I'm pressing them, but like sometimes the inputs are just not going through. I keep wanting to lean forward. I got to remember I don't have to do that anymore. I can just stay right here. Ooh, excuse me. A little burp coming out there. Every time. I want to lean forward every time. That's over here. see. It is going to be so hard for me to break this habit of trying to lean forward to look at the DSs. Scott, what's up? What's up? Been a minute. How's it going? Oh no, you're all good. You are all good. No worries about that. And happy birthday to you, by the way. See, can I do it? Let's, don't lean forward. Don't lean forward. Okay. No shiny Tepigs. No need to lean forward. We can stay right here. We don't gotta move. Just gotta remember that. Every time I go to do a reset now, I just gotta sit here and be like, don't move. Stay in position. You don't gotta lean forward anymore. Alright, I was really, I don't know, it's not gonna be like a short stream, but definitely not gonna be, the last one we did was 5 hours, definitely not gonna be hitting no 5-hour stream today. I got some stuff going on later, but you know, we can probably hit at least two plus hours, I think. We can probably do that. I think right around then will be, yeah, right around 2 hours will be good for us. Maybe a tiny bit longer. We shall see, we shall see. No shiny. Oh, man. Well, how's it going? How's it going? Anyone have anything fun and exciting to do today? I get to go all the way to my parents' house to do laundry. That is the plan for my day. My clothes dryer has been broken for almost coming up on 3 weeks now. Won't be getting that fixed for another few days, so got to go over to my parents and do some laundry. Just the joys of growing up. Those are the fun things you get to look forward to. Be careful about that. Don't need to be smacking these DSs around. I need them in a very specifically placed and angled in order for them to fit into the layout somewhat. They don't even. I really thought I like grabbed the boxes around the screens really well, but trying to position them on the stream is a little bit off, but dash okay. What's up, Clara? What's up? Yep, we got a new look to the stream. I was working on this last night, actually. Found a new camera, or at least I found a new tripod for my camera, and it allowed me to put the camera up and kind of down more so we can actually see the whole DS and not just the top screen. And then once I got that set up, I was like, you know what? Let's try and make a little layout, just something basic that I can throw on here, so it's not just, you know, a black screen with some floating DSs in my face. Awesome. Leo, what you doing over there? Huh? What you messing with? You digging around in some bags, huh? This little boy is something. He's cutie, but he is clingy. Well, almost did it again. Stay in place. I don't gotta move. Oh man, my nose is super itchy all of a sudden. What is going on here? Oh man. Don't you hate that? Like those random little, you get those random little itches. Just, I think the nose is the worst. Maybe eyes too, but you just like randomly something on your body is just like really itchy. You're like, what is going on? You battle? I feel like I should know this. You battle Perrin in the Scarlet Violet DLC? I thought she was just kind of like there for the whole Blood Moon Ursaluna thing. I didn't know you actually battled her. Oh, it took me a second to figure out what you meant there. Yeah, we're getting closer to 100 subs, which is pretty exciting. Honestly, things have gone really well. A lot, like this has been, yeah, really great. When I started this up, I really did not think it would be as well received as it has been. So yeah, I really appreciate it from everyone. I figured, I kind of thought maybe this task, this daunting challenge of getting all these shinies, I felt like people would be like, oh, this is too much to like watch or keep up with. I was thinking like, I want to do it for fun, but people are probably gonna be like, oh, I don't want to watch all this. This is going to take forever. But maybe I was wrong. Maybe people are interested in the journey and seeing how everything turns out. It's also another reason why I've been doing the platinum cute charm hunts to try and get some more Pokemon on the counters, or on the counter above me. I want to keep things fresh and moving. You know, I want to try and constantly be getting shiny, so everything's exciting, or as exciting as it can be. Often, because I'd rather not just sit here and soft reset for like months on end and just to get one shiny. I'd like to be able to slowly build like the ladder going up to completing this. Although at this rate, I'm definitely going to end up going through all of Platinum and Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and whatever, getting shinies probably before we even get close to. Oh well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I could get the shiny Tepig right now. You never know. And then could be like, oh well, now what do I do? Let's see, is there a number any number speak in me? I mean, I always like numbers that are like the same forward and backwards, so 2772 would be a cool number, maybe to call on for the shiny. Is there anything else I can think of? 28 something? Number's calling to me today. 2754. I don't know where I came up with that. That just kind of came out of the dome, but we'll go with that. 2754. You know, it's only a few encounters away, but we'll call it. We'll say that's the call for the day. At least my call. Other people can make calls if they want to. So, 22 more resets, and we'll see. Can we get a shiny by then? Nothing here. Did you need this at all, did I? I don't think so. I was slightly hoping with this new camera like setup that I could somehow get 3 DSs on the screen at a time and, you know, add even more encounters per reset, but I don't think that's going to happen. Just not enough. There's not enough desk space for 3 DSs and a camera and my hands going all over the place and fitting it on the screen layout, on stream layout. So eventually, though, I am going to get capture cards so I can just record the DSs on my computer. I was planning on doing that I was planning on doing it this month, but then the person who does the capture card stuff, they're out of stock until next month, so I gotta wait. So hopefully sometime in the next 2 months, almost said months. I don't know what that was about. Next 2 months, we should be elevating even more to a more professional setup here with the cap cards. All right, little pig, what you got for me this time round? Oh, I gotta actually open the party. There we go. I'm actually too close. Back you up a little bit. Man. Let's see. Probably at some point, I need to figure out, is a straw poll still a thing? I could probably start doing that as well. I know you can do like YouTube polls and stuff, but I might be better for me just to post them to like the community tab or something. Yeah, actually, you can do polls in community tab as well. I could probably start polling people on what shiny they would want to see next after like a full odds hunt after Tepig. I gotta start. I really need to try and situate myself better in other games to do some of these full odd hunts. I mean, most of them will be legendaries, so I gotta play through a lot of games in order to get in position to actually get to these legendaries. Although I'm thinking for the next hunt, we just I think I'm actually going to do Heart Gold, Soul Silver soft resets to get just one of the random Johto starters, because it seems like it'd be fun, be a lot faster than doing this and getting 3 encounters. And I'll probably try, I need to pick up a copy of Heart Gold to go with my Soul Silver, and then really every reset would be like 6 encounters in one, which will be nice. That hunt should be quicker. A keyword in all that is always should. Speaking of which, Scott, if you're still here, how's your hunt for your Johto starter been going? You still got that going on? Oh, didn't open up this other one. Nothing there. You forgot about it. I guess you got a lot going on. Well, you'll pick it back up eventually, I'm sure, and you'll get there. You'll get there. Or maybe not. I've definitely started up shiny hunts before that I have not continued, so maybe that'll just be one of those hunts that's just lost the time. One of those things you pick back up in like 5 years when you're like, oh, I never finished that. And see if I can finally get that shiny Totodile. Or were you looking? I think you were saying either Totodile or Cyndaquil. I can't remember which one. I mean, those are always the 2 options people really seem to want. So. Man. All right, Tepig, nope. No shiny, no shiny. That is okay. What did I say? I think I said 2754 was my call. That's an early call. That's risky. You know, when we started off on 2700 today and only going 50 something. It's taking a risk, hoping for an early shiny, but sometimes you gotta take those risks. Those are risks. I swear, I don't know what is up with this water bottle. There's just like, I have this thing tightened as tight as I can. There's water just dripping everywhere. I don't know what is up with this. Poor quality, poor craftsmanship. I forget where I got that from. I think it was like, GNC or something like that. Way back when. Sometimes I forget Zinnia as a character in the Pokemon games, in the Pokemon universe. played a Mega Ruby once 10 years ago and haven't touched it since. And I mean, I guess she's around decently in the trading cards recently, or at least in Sword and Shield. They had a few cards with her on it, so I guess they keep her around a little bit. Doesn't make sense. In Evolving Skies, they had a bunch of Rayquazas, so it makes sense to have a hair stuck to my lip. Makes sense to put her in that. Neck feels weird today. Make sure I don't bump any of these DSs out of the way. Actually, I'm thinking about it now. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire would be a fun game to try and complete a shiny living dex in. I don't know how difficult would that be, because there are more Pokemon in the games. Like, it's not just gens 1 to 3. You have all the way up until Gen 6. I mean, I guess completing a shiny living dex of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is not all that much different than completing this shiny living dex. Like, X and Y only added, 60, 70 new Pokemon, so it's like, it's only a tiny little bit more than the Pokedex in this game, the Gen 6 National Dex. But that is not the goal. The goal is Black 2. Really, what I need to do, I need to get an English copy of White 2, and then I obviously need to complete the National Dex in Black 2 to get the Shiny Charm, so we can then more easily work on the Shiny Living Dex. But I think what would be cool is to store the completed just National Dex, like a living National Dex, in the White 2 copy, and then in Black 2 we have the living Shiny Dex. Probably do that. I think, well, no, I don't know if there's enough box space in these games to hold both in one single game. So yeah, I might have to do the complete living dex in White 2, and then we'll hold the shiny living dex in Black 2. I think that sounds like a plan. All right, so we got two more. Well, I guess this is really we got to do this one encounter here. These two encounters. If we don't got the shiny Tepig, then the next two we have on the screen will be for the call of the day. 2754. So let's see. Can we hit that one reset early? Can we do 2752 maybe? I can open up the bags. Let's see, 2752. Not the lucky number. Not today, not today. That is all right, because here it is, 2754, the number of the day. And should we? I think we should use the coins. I think so. I think we should whip out the good old we feeling Victini or Juniper today? Who do you think has the luck? It's feeling like a Juniper kind of day. I know like Victini is like the victory Pokemon, but I don't know. I'm feeling Juniper. So we'll let Juniper make the call. Which game here will be 27-5-4 for our encounters? We'll grab these little guys first, and then we will go to flipping. So no nicknames. Well, I guess when we do calls like this, I probably should nickname the Pokemon. That way, if it ends up being correct, it'd be like kind of cool. Actually, have the nickname on it, because as of now, you know, we don't got any nicknames on the starter in case it is a shiny. But let's see. Grab our Juniper coin. Let's go heads here. It's going to be Japanese. Tails is going to be English. If I can flip the coin. What was that? I've never done that before. Oh, what did I say? Heads? Heads was Japanese. Okay, yeah, we got heads. So we'll do the English one first. We'll just check this out on its own. Not a shiny, but that is A-okay, because 27-5-4, the shiny Tepig. Not today. It'll happen one day. It'll happen eventually. You make enough calls, one of the... I don't know. Probably not. The odds of getting a shiny is so incredibly low. Chance of you actually calling it would be... That's like winning the lottery. Well, actually, no. The odds of winning the lottery, I think, are a lot worse than the odds of getting a shiny. What happened to my screen up there? I must have accidentally tapped the top screen a little bit and moved it out of the way. That should be good enough. I can hear one of my dogs in the living room. What is he whining about? Just hear him in there grumbling. Oh, well. Shoot, why not? We'll go with nickname. I said we would nickname, you know, last time I should have nicknamed them. We'll do it this time. Let's see. Over on the Japanese copy, we can go with K-R-I-S. Where are the freaking letters? Crispy. There we go. You know, like crispy bacon. That's the name we've been, I guess, going with for a minute now. We can actually... Let me fit it all the way over here. Chris... Space... P... No, that's not going to fit. Go back. The keyboard not being the typical, you know, computer keyboard layout is throwing me off. I'm like, where are the letters? So, yeah, that works. Why not? Okay, there we go. We got some nicknames. Never mind. We don't. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm so used... yeah, okay. What is going on? Go away. I'm over this now. Oh, okay. Now we click yes. Okay. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what was just happening there. Get out of my rhythm. Like, what buttons do I need to press? Could have figured it out. Could have figured it out if I just read. Just read. Either of these Crispies? Nope. No crispy bacon today. So in my spare time, I'm trying to increase the happiness of a Baneri in Platinum so we can evolve it into Lopunny the next time we stream Platinum Cute Charm. Man, increasing happiness on a Pokemon that starts off with 0 happiness is freaking tough. It's taking forever. You know, I need to raise the happiness on a Zubat as well, and I've had them both in the party for, well, yeah, I've had them both in the party for a good amount of time. And the Zubat is like almost there on the happiness, but the Baneri is nowhere close. It's like, what? I wonder, I want to know what the decision was behind that when they were like, you know what, this Pokemon that needs to evolve by happiness, of all the Pokemon out there, this is the one we're going to start with 0 happiness. I don't know if there's some kind of info in the Pokedex that explains why Baneri is like that, but it is quite interesting. Does Baneri just like not trust people or something? Is that part of the lore? Speaking about low happiness, I always find it kind of interesting, and it's a cool little detail they include in these games when you face Getsus at the end of the game. I think it's in all the versions, or is it just in hardcore hard mode? I don't remember exactly, but his Hydreigon knows the move Frustration, which does more damage the lower its friendship, value is with the trainer. And it has maximum frustration power because it's minimum happiness. So Getsus's ace Pokemon, his Hydreigon, does not like Getsus, canonically. Like, it just shows how Getsus treats his Pokemon, that his ace, his number 1, has minimum happiness so that frustration does the most damage. Smacks my tripod a little bit. I always find little details like that, kind of cool. They actually consider that when they go into creating these teams and stuff. They're like, how do we convey that Getsus is a terrible, other than the fact that, the speeches he gives and the way he tries to take out the player character with Kyurem at the end of the game, how else can we convey that Getsus is a piece of crap? And they give his Pokemon frustration. It's kind of neat. Yeah, I like when they do little stuff like that. I don't know. Kind of like little, I don't know if you call that an Easter egg or just, attention to detail. Oh, hello, Ryder. What you doing? What are you doing in here, bud? Oh, y'all can't see him. What you doing? What you looking at? The dog just came in here. He just sat down next to me. Oh, there he is. I don't know, he's still not on screen for y'all. Nope, don't need to talk to you. We need to get into the bag. Nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, oh, now you can see him. There he is. What you doing, Ryder? Huh? What's up, buddy? Oh, he getting mad at me. Why are you mad at me? Huh? What's up? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear him grumbling or not. The microphone, now he's gone. He's like, screw you. I'm out of here. Yeah, I don't know if that's mentioned in the games or not, or if he just. Yeah, I don't know. They definitely probably do establish the fact that Getsus never really cared about N. He was just using him for, his own personal gain. Excuse me. Nothing once more. You were a little off on the countdown. Oh, we can try it on the next one though. We can try it on the next reset for sure. Or at least maybe maybe on your end you got it, but on my end, I think I did the reset a little bit before that message came in on the countdown. But what's up, Elijah? How's it going? I don't think I've seen you in here before. If you have been in here before, my bad. I try and remember people's names as much as I can when they come through. Also, the shower very accepting. Yeah, I mean, in tried to help gets us out, you know, kind of extend a olive branch and, you know, extend a piece, but did not quite work. Gets us is too mad for that. This one, I guess our women's basketball team won a gold medal. How about that? I think that's pretty expected for our women's. Well, it just says women's national team. I'm assuming they're talking about basketball, but. Did I hit the thing again? I don't think so. Yeah, I think that was. Oh no, for soccer. Okay, not basketball. It was soccer or football for my non-American viewers out there. Yeah, at first I thought they were talking about basketball, and then I saw the score was 1-0, and I'm like, that's not basketball. But again, the U.S. women's team winning gold in soccer is also kind of expected. Yeah, our expectations of the women's soccer and men's soccer are vastly different. Men's soccer is just happy to be there. Women's soccer is like, you didn't win gold. That's a disappointing year, right? Nothing here. Come on. There we go. I've never heard about. Well, I mean, like, I'm not talking. I don't know. I'm not talking about like men and women playing against each other. I just mean like the expectations. You know, the U.S. men's soccer team is, and also, what's up, Oliver? How's it going? Thanks for dropping on in. Yeah, our men's soccer team is not generally very good in the world stage, but then our women's team is, you know, very consistent at least making the final, if not, you know, like World Cup and Olympics. Our women's team is pretty good, but the men's team, not so much. Nice, nice. You looking for anything in particular, or just whatever you can find? I feel that. I feel that. That is the entire reason we're going for Tepig here over either of the other two, because Embor has the coolest shiny. Embor has one of the best shinies, just point blank period, but definitely the best shiny amongst the starters. But now that we actually say that, I think it's time for one of my patented switcheroos. So let's go with one of each. I think we're going to go Snivy over here, and we're going to throw out Oshawott over here. I like to do this every now and then, you know, just throw a little bit of a wrinkle into the resets. Maybe we just randomly get a shiny Snivy or Oshawott. So let's see, should we check out? Well, let's check them out one at a time. Let's go with, we'll go with Oshawott first. Let's check you out. Are you a shiny? No, you're not. But Snivy, also not a shiny. Now we're back on the Tepig grind. No more of those two. Get the pig now. I guess I did kind of say earlier 2772 would be a cool number to get a shiny on, but technically we've already passed that. Ooh, Gallade, that is nice. If you find a shiny Gallade, nice to you, nice to you. Gallade is a pretty good shiny. The whole Rots line, they all have good shinies. I like those. Hopefully next time we play Platinum, we should be able to get some shiny Ralts. Yeah, I've questioned that before. Why was Heart Gold, Soul Silver the only games where you could see if they're shinies before you actually select them? Like in the little selection menu. They just did it for that one game. They were like, here, let's make life easier for everyone, and you can see all three at one time. And then after that, they were just like, and we're never going to do that again. That is true, that is true. Shiny False Swiper is... that's got to be the best way to find shinies, right? I mean, it doesn't obviously increase the luck, but still, being able to send out a shiny to take one more shinies is pretty cool. I moved the DS around a little bit, and now it's a little off of what I want. Come on. I'm so particular about this. I guess that's the best we're going to get. It is tough to try and line up these windows with the actual screens since they're just sitting on my... anyways, let's check out these little piggies. That doesn't... I don't think I'm ever going to say that again. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. What's fun to think about is once we get this one Tepig, we gotta get two more. Now, obviously, I am not soft resetting for two more Tepigs, but it's still like we got to do all this to get one shiny Tepig, and then I still have to get two more afterwards at some point. Oh man, excuse me. And I think here for this, I think right here, I like to do this every now and then. We're just going to let the game roll for a little bit before I choose the starter. And then we're going to create a new save point. It's probably unnecessary. I'm probably overthinking things, but that's what I do. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little bit of RNG resetting. I don't know. I don't know. I just get in my head sometimes and I'm like, what if I'm just hitting the same frames over and over again and I'm not getting a shiny because of it, and I just need to need to wait. Need to wait for a new frame kind of window to pop up. So I think from here we can click save, and this will be our new save point to work from. Hey, this is nothing yet. We're not even 3,000 encounters deep in this. I mean, we could get so far into this hunt. It's honestly concerning how many resets we could potentially. What's up, Oscar? How's it going? Oh, nice. Hope everything works out. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Hasn't been too terribly long of a day. I woke up kind of late, so it's been good. Ran some errands for. It wasn't even really errands. Just went to the post office with my fiance to drop off something she had to send out. Why is that not going? And then we got lunch, and then I came back here and started streaming. Sounded like I said strumming there. I started strumming. Started streaming. What is that? Now, I guess I'm just now realizing that Pokemon Go has music to it. I'm looking at this song, Wild Pokemon, like Pokemon Go soundtrack. I guess I always played Pokemon Go on silent. I never actually had any volume on. Never thought about the fact that the game would actually have battle music or anything like that. And it's been so long since I played it, so would have forgotten about all of that. Is it possible you need to reset the whole game in order to get a new role for Shiny Starter? No, I don't think so. I mean, it's like I don't know RNG manipulation super deeply and well. I mean, it could. I mean, I don't think so, but I mean, I'd have to like look into it more deeply and find programs to figure out like, yeah. I don't know. But shinies are, there's a 1 in 8,192 chance of a Pokemon being a shiny, so pretty rare. But yeah, manipulating RNG and like resetting the frames and all, like the RNG, you know, the shiny frames as they call it, like to get a shiny you have to like hit a certain frame in the game, that like the shiny frame. And yeah, how to truly calculate that, I don't know. I you know, would need to look into that a lot more, but I just do me. Sometimes I reset the save point just for my own peace of mind, so that I feel like I'm not hitting the same frames over and over again. If it's truly doing anything, I have no idea. maybe I could be shooting myself in the foot, and maybe there is a shiny frame somewhere where I was, and I moved past it, and now I gotta wait even longer. I don't know. I'm just here chilling. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, oh well. Oh. Over the place with this one DS over here. And, we're good. $60K. Oh, is that how that works? I've never played Scarlet and Violet, so honestly, yeah, I assume you're in Scarlet and Violet. I guess Outbreaks are also a thing in Legends Arceus, so maybe you're in that game. I can't remember which one you said you were in. But yeah, I guess I didn't realize that's how it works. You have to knock out Pokemon to, I guess that's to increase your shiny odds. Yeah, I don't know too much about shiny hunting in the newer games. I am a old fogey stuck in the past playing 2D Pokemon games. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Bum, bum, bum. All right, little pig, come on, come on, come on. My pleas for help are not being heard. But I guess it's also kind of like how, going back to your Outbreak talk and knocking out Pokemon, it's like the radar hunt in Gen 4. I think it's better to catch the Pokemon, which is kind of wild, because catching I think it's like 40 Pokemon in a row you have to catch to get a shiny chain in the radar hunts. I think I've heard that catching is better than knocking out, so I guess that's just something they like to implement. A little number requirement you got to reach in order to get your odds all the way up. Ooh, stretch out my back. But also, what'd you use to knock out 60 Gallades? That's oh dang, that's important. Sorry about that. Yeah, what Pokemon are you using to knock out 60 Gallades in a row? I guess if you have like a level 100 Miraidon, you can probably just, what is it, Electro Drift? Is that its signature move? Well, obviously it doesn't have 60 power points, so Yeah. I was just saying, level 100 Miraidon, yeah. Named Drugs, that's funny. No shiny yet again. We're about to hit 2,800. We're coming up close. Ooh. Oh, I forgot about that whole system where the Pokemon will just like go and take things out for you while you walk around. I forgot that was the thing. So yeah, I guess that's why you're able to take out 60 Gallids pretty quickly. I forgot about that whole system they have. Ooh, little Tepig. Can you not shine for me, please? He said no. Are you soft resetting for a shiny Cobalion? Or whatever? And can you encounter those? When's the last time Cobalion, or yeah. When's the last time Cobalion was is it in Scarlet Violet? I would guess, yeah, it is. I've watched a number of those Then We Fight videos from, all those YouTubers that, yeah, Cobalion's definitely, at least it's in the game. I don't know. I guess you have to, okay. Sword Crown Tundra. Gotcha. So you can just transfer Cobalion up to Scarlet Violet. So it's like in the game, but it's not like catchable in the game. Gotcha. Yeah, I've never done max raid hunts either. Even though I did play Sword and Shield, but actually I bought both the DLCs for Sword and Shield. I played through the not Crown Tundra, Isle of Armor, and then never touched Crown Tundra. I don't know, I got bored of it. And really the only reason I did the whole Isle of Armor was because I wanted the Porygon that they give you at the end of all that story, because I was doing something back then, kind of a gym leader challenge thing, and I was the normal type gym leader for this league that got put together through TikTok, and I needed a Porygon Z for my team, or I wanted a Porygon Z for my team, and the only way I could get one in Scarlet and Violet somewhat quickly was getting the DLCs and playing through. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get what I wanted. I wanted adaptability Porygon Z, but I wasn't able to get its hidden abilities, so just had to settle for, I think it was analytic, what I ended up with. Or maybe I should have gone Trace instead. It doesn't matter, that was years ago. But maybe thinking back on it, maybe Trace would have been better instead of analytic, just because Porygon Z is like decently fast, so running analytics sometimes doesn't even really do anything because you're not moving. Well, it's like 50-50. I think Porygon Z is like kind of right in the middle of the speed tier. It's not super fast, but it's not slow either. It's kind of like right there in the. Maybe analytic was fine now. No point in questioning it now. That was 3 years ago, I think it was. So it has been a minute since then. And these two Tepigs right here will do it and put us at a clean 2,800 encounters. So let's see, can 2800 be the magic number for us? Do we have a shiny Tepig on our hands? That would be a no. It would be a no from me, dog. Yeah, I haven't been into competitive, which I've never been into true competitive Pokemon like VGC, you know, the official format that they, you know, host tournaments for and, you know, all that. I've never really been much of a VGC person, at least I've never played it myself. I've watched, you know, VGC content, but you know, for the longest time, I played a lot of Smogon singles on Showdown, so, you know, I was decently involved in that side of, you know, competitive Pokemon for a minute, but I haven't really done anything with Smogon, you know, Showdown in a long time. Really since like the Sun and Moon era was the last time I really got into all that. I tried a little bit in Sword and Shield, but I didn't really like Dynamax, and they ended up, but I mean, they took Dynamax away from Smogon anyways, from OU, like all that on Showdown, so it didn't really matter. And then I've never really, I don't know, I tried Scarlet Violet a little bit when it came out because I was like, oh, maybe terrestrialization could be a cool gimmick to experiment with in battling, and it is, you know, it's pretty fun. I wish it aesthetically looked better. Did I just hit my camera? I might have. Might have just jolted my camera around a little bit accidentally. I think in the games, aesthetically, terrestrialization could look a little better. It's grown on me for sure as time has gone on. I think from a battling perspective, I think it's pretty cool actually. It's not like super broken. I think it's fairly balanced. Yeah, it definitely takes a minute to learn how to build a competitive team, but really, like, if you want to give it a go, I'm gonna send my camera flying again. If you want to try building a team on Showdown to play with, what I would recommend is just at first just choosing 6 Pokemon that you like and that you want to just battle with. You don't have to build anything super synergetic. Choose 6 Pokemon that you want to use, that you want to have fun with. Now, obviously, some Pokemon are not usable in certain tiers, so you got to keep that in mind a little bit. But basically, make a list of 6 Pokemon you want to use, go onto Smogon.com and just type in that Pokemon's name, and they'll tell you like sets that you can run in Showdown. Like what's considered the best set for that Pokemon. And then you can kind of just experiment and learn from there, like go into some battles and just give it a go. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure those videos are trying to be much more, like, direct than I am. Like, you know, honestly, most likely you're going to build a team that's going to be, like, you know, you're probably, like, going to be honest, probably going to lose when you first start getting on there because, you know, you got to learn what you're doing and, you know, get your feet under you. But those videos are probably trying to, like, prepare you to, like, play better. Whereas I'm just telling you to just do it and have fun and just learn. But yeah, that would be my advice. Choose 6 Pokemon, go on Smogon.com, type in their name. They have some recommended sets for each Pokemon, and just use one of those that looks cool and fun to you. Also, another way that I kind of like, a way of playing Showdown that I like that gets you a little more exposed to Pokemon maybe you wouldn't consider using. When you go on Pokemon Showdown and look, when you go on Pokemon Showdown, instead of choosing like Scarlet Violet OU, which is one of the competitive tiers, if you just play random battles, you can figure out how to load up a random battle on Showdown. And it just gives you a random assortment of Pokemon against another person who has a random assortment of Pokemon. That's a pretty good way of just like forcing you to use Pokemon you wouldn't even think of using and kind of get a feel for how they work. So they don't always give the random Pokemon the best sets. Sometimes they give them really weird sets that maybe don't do what they really should properly be doing, but you at least get an appreciation for like kind of how these other Pokemon work that you maybe wouldn't have thought of before. Yeah. Nothing there, nothing there. Sorry, I won't do too much of that. There's just some themes that are a little more ingrained in me than others. This being one of them. One of those really classic, old school the Pokemon themes. Okay, said I wasn't going to do that anymore, but couldn't help myself. Man. This little pig does not want to cooperate with me. No, it does not. Does not want to give me a quick and easy early hunt. It's probably not. Probably won't do anything. Because I mean, at the end of the day, like the odds of hitting the shiny is it's so incredibly low because of the the base odds of where we're at right now. Like I can try and finagle it all I want. I mean, it'll happen when it happens. Unless I just want to commit to just using RNG manipulation purely and just guaranteeing I get the shiny really quick and easily, then this is kind of just what I got to do until it wants to show up. I could try substituting one of the games out, though. Yeah, it's always an option because I do have a third copy that I could bring onto the experience. So I could always try doing that. Could replace one of these Black 2 games with a Japanese version of White 2. Let's see, which one do I want to? I think I'll go with the Japanese one over here. So we'll turn you off. I don't know if there's any way I can. I'm just gonna have to pick the DS up and put it back into place. We'll make a substitution. Changing our players here. Bringing in fresh legs to the game. Should be so we can get it. And then we need to reset you and then keep going. So we can at least bring us a new game into the mix. See if that does something for us. Go with white 2 instead of black 2. At least one copy of white 2 instead of black 2. Still got the English one online, which this English copy over here on the right is the main copy that I'm gonna be, completing this whole challenge in. Eventually all the Pokemon will end up in here. It's just I bought these copies of Japanese black 2 and white 2 just because I ran across them on Mercari one day and I was like, oh, that's not that expensive for both of these, so decided to pick them up just because, favorite games. I was like, why not get a Japanese copy of both? And then decided one day I would be attempting this challenge, and it works out that I now have a bunch of copies of the game to work with. And it's very useful because I can get Japanese Ditto out of these games, and that'll make breeding for shinies a whole lot easier. Did I add a reset for those last encounters? I don't remember. Not like the way you are currently set up. And getting these screens situated it's tough. Now I feel like I got little bars going across the screen in awkward places. I like. Maybe I need to adjust the angle of this top screen a little bit. That'd help out some. Not really. I don't know how this happened. Oh well. Can only do so much. The one on the right's pretty good. I don't know, I got that one situated pretty well, but I can't quite get the one on the left fully lined up. Situated a little bit back here. I almost went straight for the reset right there. I wasn't even gonna check out the Tepigs. I was just like, nope, we're moving on. Don't need to do that. Do not need to do that for sure. know, let's try a 28-28 call. We can do a second. There's nothing wrong with doing 2 calls in the stream. You know, you can. What am I trying to say here? Words are not coming out like I'm wanting them to. You can shoot your shot more than once. I don't think that's what I was trying to say. I don't know where I was going there, but anyways, 28-28. Let's try and see. Let's see if Victini has more luck this time around on a little 28-28 encounter. I don't know where I'm going. Sometimes I just start talking. I have no clue where I'm headed. These words are coming out and things are happening. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the Pokedex stops at 1,000 something, so like 1,100. So truly, we are outside of any realm of Pokedex number. I'm pretty sure Jirachi would be in the late 300s, something like that. I don't remember. I don't know exactly the number, but it would be in the late 300s. So if we wanted to call something like that again, it'd have to be like, we'd have to be in the 3,000s somewhere. It'd be like 3,800 something or another. Just kind of take the 0 on the end as like kind of not being there or something. I'm looking at the dex number. But yeah, we tried shooting or calling our shiny. We tried calling our shiny on so many numbers in the beginning. Like I was just throwing out calls left and right. I was like 151. You know, the whatever Tepig's dex number was, I don't remember what it is off the top of my head now. Or was Tepig's dex number like 498? I think something like that. That's crazy. That was that's so long ago now. Like we were in the hundreds making those calls. Like, oh yeah, we can get on the dex number, and over 2,000 encounters later, still nothing. But anyways, we are here now for 28-28. We said we're gonna let Victini make the choice here, so we'll go. We'll say English is heads this time, and then Japanese will be tails. So. Who has... What is up with me in these coins today? Who has the shiny? We got tails, which was English? Is that what I said? Japanese was heads. English was tails. Short-term memory. Out the wazoo. Good lord. Okay, I think I said English was tails, so I guess that's what we're going with. Well, actually, so you should be the last encounter, so we'll go with Japanese first. Oh, they're both female? This is a good sign. I have been calling the female shiny the whole time we've been doing these resets. So let's see. Japanese, not a shiny, but over here on the English copy, also not a shiny. Darn. 28-28 was not the lucky number. And you know what? Just for shits and giggles, we will do the. I'm just gonna throw out another one of these little opposite. We did Snivy on the left, Oshawott on the right. A few, maybe was that 100 something resets ago, and we'll do the opposite now. And no, unfortunately, you do have to just straight up look in the Pokemon's what you call it, stats page or whatever to see if it's shiny. So let's see, did we get a shiny on either of you? No, we did not. I don't have any more. I don't have any more water with me. Gotta remember, I generally every time I only bring one kind of like bottle or cup of water with me, and then I realized, about 2 hours into the stream, I'm like, I need more water. All this here talking is thirsty work. I don't know how some people do those subathons and whatever, where they're live for like 20 plus hours. Like I wouldn't be able to talk after that long of streaming. We did a 5-hour stream, shiny hunting stream the other day, and by the end I was getting hoarse. I was like barely able to get words out. I mean, shoot, I feel like I'm barely getting words out in this stream. We've only been live for an hour and 45. Oh, didn't move my hand out of the way. That'd be my luck. I just leave my hand in place. I'm just sitting here with my hand over one of the screens, not looking, and I'm like, oh, there's a shiny. Just ruined that that on-screen reaction by keeping my hand in place. But I guess I would take messing up that over soft resetting over the shiny any day. So. And sometimes, so a lot, like what I'm looking for a lot of times is not just looking at the Tepig, but looking at the dex number up here, because when they're shiny, I believe that'll be like red lettering. And sometimes the red lettering of the name down here throws me off, and I'm like, for a brief second, like shiny? But then, unfortunately, no. It's just my eyes playing tricks on me. The game trying to deceive me. Oh yeah. They popped off when they... What's the... There's the music term for putting together a song. Orchestrated. That is what I was going for there. They really popped off when they orchestrated this one. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Daniel? Welcome back. How's it going with you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty swell. Back again, looking for the pig. But yeah, that meme, that toothless dancing meme really took off on TikTok. That was, I think for the first like few times I saw that the video with the dancing toothless, I was listening to it and I was like, where have I heard this before? I was like listening to it thinking, I know I recognize this music, but I couldn't pinpoint it at first, and then it was pointed out to me, and oh, it's the congratulations or happy birthday, whatever congrats, happy birthday. Big old 2-0, no longer a teenager. Hope you have a great day with that. And I hope the same, you can bring us some birthday luck here. Because we certainly need it. Yeah, yeah, it is wild. We are closing in on 3K. Let's see, when did we... I think I've been doing this for about 2 months now, so that's actually wild to think about. Well, actually, I don't even think it's actually, now that I really think about it, has it even been a month? I don't even think it's been a month, so never mind. It has not been 2 months. I think the first time I streamed this was at kind of like the midway to endish part of July. Yeah, I definitely was not doing this in June, I don't think. So yeah, we're coming up on a month. And yeah, so we're looking at close to 3,000 encounters per month. So if we get to odds, that'll be what, about 2.5 months. So when would that be? I guess we'd be looking at October-ish. I guess we'd be nearing the end of October if we keep up this pace and get to the 8,192 odds. Which is kind of crazy to think about if we don't get the shiny by then. Because I was planning on trying to make a YouTube video about the first 100 days of this challenge, and I'm about to burp, so I was holding up the conversation there. Goodness. I was planning on, yeah, making a YouTube video that was like, I shiny hunted for 100 days, here's how it went, or something like that. But if we don't even get the Tepig by then, the entire recap would just be, I soft resetted in Black 2 for 3 months about, and then got some shinies and platinum with the cute charm glitch. So hopefully we can pull in a Tepig before then, and the video can be a little bit more than just that. I mean, I guess really truly to say I soft reset for 100 days, I would have, like, I guess, I would have to, what am I trying to say here? Love when I just brain fart and can't remember what I was, where I was going with that. Like a true 100 days of hunting would be, you know, 100 streams, which at the rate I'm streaming, getting to 100 streams would probably take 6 months. So I'll probably just do the total, you know, over 100 days, even though I didn't shiny hunt every single day. We'll just say that, you know, 100 days of streaming was, or hunting, whatever. Yeah, y'all probably understand what I'm saying, and I'm just rambling on for nothing now. Okay, it is coming up on, yeah, about, we're just a little under, because I was thinking we'd go for about 2 hours. We're an hour 53 in. We're also about to hit a good kind of even number to end things off on, so we might just be a little bit under 2 hours a day for streaming. I do have to head out and go over to my parents' house, actually, here in a bit. So yeah, this will be unfortunately the last 2 encounters we get for the day. Unfortunately cannot go any longer than this. But what's up again, Oscar? How's it going? You are here back again for the last 2 encounters of the evening. Or I guess it's not really evening, it's afternoon, at least for me. So yeah, we'll throw off 2 more here, get to a nice clean 2850, and then I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I can find time to stream tomorrow, do twice this weekend. Maybe get to 3,000 total encounters tomorrow. But let's see, right here at the 2850 mark, what can we grab? What can we grab? I don't know why. Wow. I need to figure out what's up with the, I guess there's nothing right. The screens just look weird. I don't know, this one looks like distorted compared to this. Anyways, does not matter. What, we'll just check out one at a time. What we got over here, not a shiny. What about over here? Again, not a shiny. We tried. We got out a clean 150 resets, or encounters, I should say, so 75 resets, but unfortunately, once again, today was not the day to get our Tepig, so thanks again to everyone for coming out. I, as always, appreciate people sitting here, or maybe you're out and about walking, doing something. Anyways, I appreciate people being here, listen to me ramble about nonsense and look for yellow pigs. So yeah, I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow. And hope everyone has a... I'm terrible at outros. I need to get this down one day. And I will. I will. See y'all next time.